Good evening, everybody. Feel free to utilize the pause button and check your answers from the review. Remember, you're going to be allowed to use the review on the test. So you're going to want to make sure you show your work. That way you have kind of a step-by-step example of each type of problem, and that will help you tremendously for the test. I did not get any requests for problems, but I want to kind of touch on some of the problems or some of the problem areas that I see people have. Okay, first of all, remember straight time pay is just your hourly wage times the number of hours this person worked. Okay, so it should be a simple multiplication problem. Remember, when you do your overtime, you have to do your straight time pay and your overtime pay separate. Okay, do separate steps with those. You can't do them all in one step. Okay, so let me just do this one as an example. Gonna zoom in a little bit. All right, so he earns $5.60 per hour for a 40-hour week. Time and a half is regular hourly is what he gets. He worked 40 hours plus 8 3/4 of overtime. So remember, you're going to go 40 times this $5.60 an hour. Okay, and then you're going to go 8.75 is his overtime times his hourly times 1.5, which is called time and a half. Okay, so this one timesing by 1.5 makes this a higher hourly rate for overtime, and then you multiply it by the hours, and then you would add those two things up. Okay. Remember that straight commission, okay, is the easy one. Okay, don't get that. The graduated, I'll admit, is a little difficult. Okay, the straight commission is one multiplication problem. Okay, so you're going to take whatever percent they give you, 6%, and you're going to multiply it by how much in sales the person had, 392,400, and that should give you your answer. Okay, so the amount of sales times the percent. So you're getting paid for the more you sell is the idea behind commission, trying to get your salespeople out there. Excuse me, if you've ever had walked into a department store and the salespeople kind of attack you and they're all over, can I help you, can I help you? That's usually a sign that they are on commission, because they're trying really hard to sell more, because the more they sell, the more they get paid. All right, the last one is this thorn in our side, and you might as well learn it now, because there's 2 or 3 instances where we do the same type of problem. Okay, remember, at the beginning, you just read through the problem and it's all set up for you, and this is graduated commission. So a different level of commission for each amount you sell. Okay, so let's start here. The first 1,500 is 8%. So far, so easy, right? The next 3,000 is 10%. 3,000, 10%. Okay, now this is where I asked you, pretend like the word over is a subtraction symbol. So you're going to go over 4,500 is going to be 12%. Okay, but then what I have to do, last step, is I put the total sales in front of that. Okay, so again, over 4,500, and then put the total sales in front of that. Okay, and that I would then add those 3 numbers. I'm not going to calculate. You can calculate it yourself. Okay, I'm going to add those 3 numbers up, and that would give me my final answer. All right, study up. Be ready to go. First test is always the most important one as far as getting your grade going on the right track. And please message me if you'd like any more details on any of these problems. All right, and we'll see you tomorrow.